I have camera and mic on my just chatting scene. We switched to my gameplay scene, and my camera just will not show the fuck up. So I guess we'll leave that as a problem for after I'm done with this. But it's still horse shit, dude. I like Streamlabs, but it's fucking finicky as shit. Other people say they have no problems like this. It's literally every time I go live. Every time. I have to fucking troubleshoot for a half an hour. Fucking horse shit, dude. All right, but let's I watched part of Summer Games Fest earlier, but we went out and did some stuff.
Others actually find smaller, passionate communities.
So now we're going to watch. We're going to get caught up.
And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what.
Yeah, absolutely. This shit is 3 hours long. Holy fuck. Where was I? We seen this, right? Is this where I left off? No, we seen this. That's Dead by Daylight. Dangerous. Seen the Fortnite.
Thousands of games launch every year, so finding your next favorite can be tough. That's why I'm launching my new newsletter, Looking for Game. Thank you. I'll be curating and selecting games that deserve your attention every week and sending demos and exclusive playtest invites straight to your inbox. Head over to lookingfor.game to sign up with play.gg.
Excuse me.
Speaking of fun, unexpected games, this next title comes from a solo developer.
What was this?
Every breath taken is inside an armored shell.
Is there an audio delay?
The darkness coming for us. It remembers one man. The pilot.
Prize.
Now it's time for a special announcement from Bandai Namco.
Oh, man. What the fuck, dude? I'm not meant to fucking stream today or any day, I think.
About one of the most influential sci-fi franchises.
Dude, is it just this video? Because there was like a delay earlier. Yatta.
All right, big news. I am going on Big Brother.
Oh, shit.
I'm going on Big Brother. Yeah, we're going on Big Brother.
I don't know who this is,
Big Brother.
but we got one of our first people.
We're going on Ice Poseidon's Big Brother. Kind of nervous for it, but...
Yeah, you probably should be.
We'll see how it goes.
Huh. Maya.
You're gonna have an anxiety attack being around people? Yeah, I actually hate socializing.
Same.
You know Chud the Builder?
Yeah, fuck that piece of shit.
Right? What a fucking guy. Is he locked up here in Tennessee?
Yeah.
You came and visit?
I fucking dude. I hope that dude gets.
I don't know who this Larry Wheels guy is, but everybody's talking about him. This is Tom Hanks' son? Dude, he's got a fucking Illuminati symbolism tattoo all over his chest.
Fucking, I hope he gets the book thrown at him. That shit was pissing me off watching that shit, what he was doing. Fuck that piece of shit. I hope he gets burned bad. He's about to be punking out in prison.
Bro.
Fuck that dude.
That is true, yeah. He's on a slippery slope trying to get famous off fucking ridiculing people.
It's disgusting, bro. And
It was
so
more than
ignorant and
ridiculing
so low
people.
vibrational.
It was very, yeah, it must just be this video. Yeah, Chud the Builder, fuck
Is
that dude.
ever created.
We should be uniting people, not dividing.
On Earth, mankind measured time by seasons.
Okay,
not
yes, I
sirens.
did see this. I started
For a moment.
this. I'm just really not into the big robot fucking games, dude. Like, mech warrior type shit. Everybody loves, like,
Breathtaking
Pacific
inside an
Rim,
orange
and
shell.
I'm just not into that, really. I don't know why. I like Titanfall.
The darkness coming for us. It remembers one man. The pilot.
Dude. Am I, like, dropping frames?
Find me. I'm here.
Thousands of games launch every year, so finding your next favorite can be tough. That's why I'm launching my new newsletter, Looking for Game.
Dude, I'm
Observe
fucking
your
dropping
attention every
frames.
week and sending demos and exclusive playtest invites straight to your inbox. Head over to lookingfor.game to sign up with player.gg. Speaking of fun, unexpected games, this next title comes from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero from Spain. It is a co-op physics game about two geese and one very fragile egg.
Okay, this is where we're at. I have not seen this.
Sure, don't worry. This is a piece of cake.
Be careful with our little baby.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Careful.
Be careful with our little baby.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Dude, and it kept doing this shit when I was watching it live.
To left.
It kept replaying.
Okay, new plan. This is a good one. Are you listening to me?
What is this?
It's gonna be the next, like,
Too hard.
It Takes Two type game.
If we work together, I know we can do it.
How? This is extremely hard.
Oh gosh, that looks
Extremely.
really hard.
He said extremely.
Maybe if we look for some more people, it would be easier.
Oh boy.
This really is an
An
extremely hard game.
extremely hard game.
Congrats,
Yeah,
Adrian.
whatever.
What a
Cute.
fun game. All right, now it is time for a debut game from a veteran team of developers who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and other amazing studios. Over the past half-decade, they've quietly been working on an ambitious new project. Here is the global announcement.
People are endlessly disappointing.
No, wait, I seen this.
Greedy.
I must have missed the egg game.
When my enemy
Yeah, because the devs come out and talk about the fucking...
A system that rewards
the-
tactical thinking,
like the
stealth,
cover system.
and repositioning. It's called adaptive. Adjusts.
Yeah, we're all right, dude. I don't-
It fun faster. Crafting Crossfire. It's for all of you who, like us, love high agency.
The The last Crossfire game came out and tanked.
Amazing.
The resonance is beyond anything that we trying.
Oh, this was the new control too, wasn't it?
We can do is dig deeper. Keep searching for the solution.
Dude, I'm fucking dropping frames. I wonder if it's because this is in 4K.
Before it's too late.
Right now, it's time for another Summer Game Fest exclusive, the announcement of the next game in a storied franchise.
Dude, I'm still dropping. What in the fuck? I'm about done with this shit, dude. I swear to God. Guild Wars. I watched more of this than I thought,
Guild Wars
actually.
3 is an epic
Blast across the galaxy with daring.
Pod racing? Dude, I did watch more of this than I thought. Oh, wait, what's this? Dude, this fucking year is stacked. Yep, watch this too, actually.
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises, including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is Virtua Fighter.
Fucking watch this too. Dude, I watched like an hour of this.
We're all fuck-ups.
You are
Eyes, city of blood, sweat.
It's been 25 years since RuneScape was born, and
I watched this too.
Red choose wrath. Or I'll find you.
All right, I might actually be right here.
Welcome to Brook Hollow Park.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters.
More
We're
grounded
just
shit.
a lot smaller now.
Clever girl.
You're looking at a living fossil.
Hey guys, you're gonna want to see this!
Please tell me that was your stomach.
Hold on to your buggies for a survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Grounded update, that's cool.
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice. Not me. You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
Mafia DLC.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life?
No.
Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets.
Dude, I'm
to
fucking
invite you
dropping
in to his new
frames,
world.
motherfucker.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate.
Yeah, hardcore Assassin's Creed vibes.
I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance.
This looks cool, actually.
toward cataclysm.
It's like a
But at
witch.
last, their debt is due. Every
Hey.
choice, every breath.
Well, hello there.
Has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I
All right, lay down,
am
baby.
ready.
1666 amps. That looks cool.
Thank you, Jeff. And thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, "The film is the talking." That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Game Store. It's a 30-minute story experience and amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci and panache kalis.
Yeah, this looks cool.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest.
So?
Who's that? What? Wait, that's Billy
Jigsaw.
from Saw. Hey, Billy.
Jeff Keighley.
You want to play a game?
Oh, you want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
Why this dude always got fucking puppets
the
on his
puppet.
show?
Roll the tape.
A 100 years have passed since the genesis of your legacy. They call you a monster, but I call you a prophet. Pain is our only true path to redemption. It strips away the lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see
What the fuck?
what really makes them tick. A sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die. Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy.
All right.
The spiral bleeds ever deeper.
3v1 multiplayer
games
horror
begin.
game. They didn't show none of that. That sounds like shit.
Approaches. Humanity's fate will be determined by one final sacrifice. We are ready to bleed, bearer. Are you?
The veil between realms is unraveling.
Another generic fucking Asian hack and slash game.
You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Wishlist now.
Oh, I've never played that. I've never played the first one.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Intelligence was just briefed of a separatist fleet massing in the Seralonis system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Bennett? Word Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together. We work with all kinds of folks. Ex-separatist, ex-noble, ex-cons. And we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job. There we go!
General Skywalker.
Meh. Star Wars tactical game.
A little
Looks
surprise
okay,
at the
fine.
end there. All right,
Just
Dark
fine.
Fantasy has always been about one thing, the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in.
This could be cool. What the fuck's this? Oh, that's a good girl.
Oh, shit! The box. Please.
What the hell?
easy, eh? Well, neither do I. You certainly have reasons to hate me.
1449.
My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me.
You're a pawn in Brentius's hands, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate, Dawnwalker.
How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Oh, okay.
Hello everyone. My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have a great rest of the show.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project.
Chad, I'll be right back. Gotta grab some drinks. I will be right back. Come here. All right, chat. We're back. Told you it'd be quick. Come here.
Checked. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
Among Us story on guard.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Hewson.
Oh, shit. I always loved watching her on Talking Dead. She was always so invested in The Walking Dead.
We are so excited about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette?
Uh-huh.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us.
I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Emergency meeting.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, have perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Let me
but I just don't understand why you're...
The official cause of death, acute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. 3 makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer. Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
If only there was someone who could take charge. Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really? We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest surprises at SGF are still to come?
Well, let's hope so.
Stay tuned. And it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
We've received an urgent call from Aleph, James. King Bavma requests MI6's help with a matter most sensitive, and he's asked for you, personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but if he has what he claims to have, well, M figures the reward is well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
I never played that.
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance and end it. To do that, I need a complete picture.
Maybe this is all a brain dance, a simulation?
Time to knock the rust off!
Maybe the two of you really are from another universe.
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
God damn, is it just me, or do like 90% of these games just look like fucking shit?
I can feel it. That Nightmare Tessa Discord is looking for us.
Lucy!
I don't even know what that is. Wuthering Heights? Is that what it said?
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with
Wuthering
Cyberpunk
Waves.
Edgerunners on June 8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wishlist your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
What's with games and just like levitating masses of land? Like, this is like the third or fourth game with just random chunks
White
of
area negated
land.
the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
I'm sorry, dude, but half of these games are so generic looking. This is another, like, Asian hack and slash game. It's just weird, dude.
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame, too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
But I guess he said it in the beginning. Not every game has to appeal to everybody. Oh, Monster Hunter? Okay, that makes sense. You're back, I see. Yes, hello. Lay down.
You know it's all
what's
for
this?
nothing. Still you press on.
Chinese game. Hi.
Obsession! Step to the dream! Howling gale!
Cue the generic Asian hack and slash game.
Sky sprouting! Halberds from the vessel! To hand, see the trick I planned. Empty-handed I come, go, feast your Blades of war!
Still dropping frames. Is it the fucking video quality? This looks like shit though. Swords of Legends.
Take your time. Enjoy.
Dude, so generic.
That was a new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
I love tiny cars. Oh shit. Oh, Ferrari. Yeah, that's cool. I like racing games. Sonic? Sonic Racing?
Let's do it.
TMNT? Avatar? Godzilla. Sonic Pico Park. Why does it look horrible?
Happy anniversary, Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right, now the world premiere
Xbox's
of a project
future
that
if they don't
depicts
get
the
their shit
entire
together.
story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
Oh my god. Attack on Titan. I guess maybe I should start watching some anime and some Asian shit because that's like half of these, or more than half, that's like 3/4 of these games. It's all like anime shit. Dude, my cat is the biggest baby. She just wants to be held like a baby all the time.
やっぱり巨人って素晴らしいな。
後のことは仲間に託す。俺たちはどうすれば報われるんだ。
この目で奴らが捧げた命の行方を見届ける。
ありがとう。ごめん。さよなら。
Dude, I'm not fucking impressed with none of this shit.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Set
this.
in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing
what the
collide.
fuck's it called?
This is Clutch from
Clutch.
Maverick Games.
Yeah, dude, there's not enough, like, story-based racing games. Like, Horizon tries to do it.
2 drivers dead. 3 more in intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
I did all that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started. I can't be taking risks like this. I'm a lead driver in the R1K.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
I'll play that. I'll play that. That looks cool. Unironically, that might be the best thing I've seen.
Rise. But their sons will plant fear or respect. You'll harvest one.
Every battle visceral. Every battle yours. Medieval games are cool. Chronicles Medieval? Yeah, that looks alright.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and
Let's hope so.
Trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all mine. We don't fit in, we don't care. Broken jokes and broken air. They say grow up, act your age. With your side another flame.
Dude, what the fuck is this?
Make it loud. Say we're lost, say we're strange, say we'll fade and drift away. But if memory lets us choose, I'll remember all of you. Hands up, shout it out loud, laughing over the doubt. If tomorrow cleans the slate, let tonight decide on it.
In a world.
On a shelf?
Capcom Collectibles.
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different.
Has he always had that mustache?
He doesn't have a mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different, too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, tarnation! Could a knock off do this? Howdy! Duke it!
Yikes.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine, bona fide, 100% authentic, real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the elite ranks of the Ark Society, Mr. Graves!
Yellow paint. I hear they scared of it, but them pros ain't. Yeah, screaming that's not. When I pulled off the lot, that's not. Reppin' my town, when you see me, you know everything.
I prefer green and yellow. What the fuck is this? This is a Pokemon knockoff game. Probably like Pal World or something. Yeah, it's like Latias. Makes the same noise as Butterfree. Oh my god, this is so dumb looking. Yeah, I called it. Such a blatant ripoff of Pokemon.
There you have it. Power World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
8 years.
Homicide. 6 total so far.
Oh,
Each
shit.
case, husband and wife found.
Oh, Wolf
Shredded.
Among Us? Or Wolf, right?
People
what are you
are
doing?
dying. Some monster is out there. Word around the precinct is you're the guy to call.
Bigby.
Sheriff?
I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock?
You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Ready to get to work?
Wolf Among Us, yeah. I believe I played the first one.
I know I don't look human.
His lips are sealed.
but I'm not helpless.
It was kind of weird.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Not particularly memorable.
Looking for me?
Yeah, not really.
That's right, Bigby is finally back. And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
Okay.
지금 넥서스 섹터 방향으로 가는 외선 순환 열차가 들어오고 있습니다.
The outer circle line train bound for Nexus sector is now arriving. Please wait for everyone to exit before boarding.
Evie. Evie.
I'm listening.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while.
God, why are you flipping the fuck out?
Excited?
There you go, lay right
saying
there.
weird things.
Right here, baby.
Okay, take it easy.
Or be a bitch, that's fine.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다. Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
Oh god. Cue the next generic Asian hack and slash game with a gun on your arm. Dude, I'm sorry, but none of this shit is even speaking to me. Like, the city looks awesome. Not this fucking gameplay, though. I can't stand it. Jiggle physics. Do we see the jiggle physics there? Dude, I'm sorry. No interest. I mean, at least this one's a little gruesome. And it's in a cool, like, cyberpunk kind of world, but... Oh, it's Stellar Blade. Okay, I have seen that. Alright. Gotta pee, unfortunately. I'll be right back. shit. All right, chat, we're back.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story
Needs to come out on
beyond
Xbox.
the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share in the future. All right, we're almost done, but not quite.
Ugh.
It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter 6
Oh
was
my
released
God.
in June 2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter 6 Year 4.
I swear, dude. Keely fucking stacks these shows with just Japanese, Asian games. And I am just not a fan.
Entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon. Fascinating.
Why is this 3 hours long?
Please welcome to the SGF stage, Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter 6, and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6 has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter 6.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to
It would
movement
help if
has
we
been
were on the
rebuilt
Just
as
Chatting scene,
Tifa,
right?
the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだお見せできないんですが、ファイナルファンタジーの象徴的な要素もバトルに落とし込んでいます。
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
Not that I care.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期
But
待して
why
くだ
would
さ
you
い。
come to a show and say,
Tifa's
"Oh, we
fight is
can't"?
far from over.
we can't
hope you all
reveal
look
anything
forward to what's
today.
coming next.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Arigato.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement. I know. What's it going to be, guys? Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, Hope endures in those who fight.
Oh, some sort of Final Fantasy game.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime. You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
Why don't I like these games? I just have this fucking reaction to these kind of games.
Just ain't your day.
It's just like, man, this shit looks stupid.
As far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing.
I mean, it just looks generic as shit.
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Never would have made it this far without you guys.
I don't even know anything
I won't let
about.
you
I've
down.
never played any
I
of these
promise.
games.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
I'm back! ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で、発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのも、この物語を信じ、待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms. And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。クラウドたちは最後の戦いに進むため、それぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage, the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
What was the translator for?
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard, to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? you'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes, each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regiment. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
I don't get those games, man.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in his.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra, Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FIT system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster.
Say your day.
Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons. Ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga. And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time.
These skies belong to me! Hope you're ready!
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
Not speaking for me, that's for damn sure.
I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well, then, we better take a look.
Get the cannon back online, now!
At last, the promise is fulfilled. The journey ends here.
There you have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
Thanks, Jeff. What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right, tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody. In Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th.
Let's cruise through the Day of the Devs.
10 list of video games, but if I did, I definitely put Nidhogg on that list. I'm
Nidhogg.
very excited to show you a world premiere of what Messhoff's been working on.
Hi, I'm Mark Essen. I'm the creative director and co-founder.
What a totally unorganized shelf. I always like looking at people's bookshelves. Because I got some pretty crazy fucking bookshelves myself.
Of Messhoff. You might know us for our 2014 hit Nidhogg, which is a
dude.
fencing tug-of-war game with flying worms that eat you at the end.
That's
More
right,
recently, we
dude.
came out with Wheel World, an open-world bicycle racing game about saving the world. I love making games. I've been making games since I was probably 15 years old. It's something I do for fun in addition to my job. So at night, you might find me just sketching out ideas for little games and sending them around to friends. Which is how Blood Dungeon was created. Blood Dungeon is a platforming game where you're not just standing on platforms, you're crawling on the sides of platforms, you're hanging from the ceilings, you're walking across tight ropes, you're jumping onto nets, climbing ladders. It's not a Metroidvania, you're not like learning these skills over time, so you can think of it like Vampire Survivors crossed with Spelunky.
That's cool.
I really missed like animation and just being able to hand animate pixels, and so it was fun to just churn them out, make lots and lots of silly little characters and enemies and stuff. And I think the game turned out really fun. There's a handful of arenas to explore, you'll unlock over 100 weapons. It's like these other Survivor games you've probably played where you're kiting the enemies and they're sort of following you in a big mass. But in this game, you're in a maze as well, a maze with gravity. It's really a game about routing. You get to know the levels, you get to know which weapons work with which other weapons, and maybe find a character that you really connect with. based on the art or just the way they move. So I'm excited to share it more widely when it comes out later this year.
The coolest thing about video games is that anything is possible. However, it is likely impossible that you could guess what this next game is.
The fuck? Tenebrosomnia?
Hello, I'm Andres Bordi. And I'm Mason Smith, also known as Airdorf. And we are very excited to show you Tenebrosomnia, our game, which is a retro survival horror with live action cutscenes.
A live action game? This looks fucking weird as shit.
That's right, these insane madmen actually put in a live-action horror movie made by a professional production company and an award-winning special effects team right here in their Pixel horror game. So, the story of Tenebrosomnia follows Julia, an Argentine girl who's having nightmares every night about her ex-boyfriend Ivan being killed by horrible monsters. And she finds out that the nightmare is real and now she's trapped inside it. For gameplay, key, collect Brave on stream. And let me know if you think.
The guys at Cybot Studios down in Argentina. So I said, guys, there's lines on as excited.
And so I was really excited. Twist of this retro style gameplay with live action scenes that look this group. And besides filming on sets, they also filmed on location in several places in Buenos Aires. These cutscenes bring a lot of talent from the film industry in Argentina and also television and also the theater industry. And also the monsters that you see in pixel form during regular gameplay make an appearance in live action, and they were achieved using practical and digital makeup and monster VFX by an awards-winning special effects team, and absolutely no generative AI.
Well, that's good. Fuck the AI.
The game and the cinematics get really crazy.
Keep that shit out of our...
and psychotic towards the end, and I can't wait for y'all to play it. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to show you Tenebrosomnia. Please look for Tenebrosomnia later this year on October the 16th on PC and consoles. Tenebrosomnia, retro nightmares, real life horrors, October 16th, 2026.
Tenebrosomnia?
Get ready to get your groove on with our next title, Mr. Records. Two of the game's designers, who you'll meet in a moment, are also its composers. That is so cool. French developer Glitchies has put together a combination of mechanics and music that'll leave you nodding your head and tapping your feet. Enjoy this world...
Universio Revelio is what people call that now.
I'm not doing that. Enjoy this world premiere of Mr. Records.
Hi, I'm Charles. And I'm Valentin. We are the composers and game designers behind Glitchy Studio, creators of Headbangers Rhythm Royale and Musical Story.
Our small studio is our George. He has an extraordinary gift. He can travel through music. When he's not intimate,
yeah, I'm good on this.
As it gives us, we'd like to give you a
strong and never say never. We got one life, make this your treasure. Step into my shine.
In the spirit of camaraderie with fellow Canadians, Day of the Devs alums, and makers of Spiritfarer, here is Thunder Lotus with some exciting news.
Hello, my name is Jen, and I'm a game designer.
I'm Stefania, I'm an art director. We're from Thunder Lotus in Montreal, Quebec, and you might know us from our game, Spiritfarer.
For the past 7 years, we've been working on something quite different. Our latest game, 33 Immortals. How many games have you played where you really wanted to play with random strangers?
How many times have you felt the primal thrill of defeating massive enemies in epic raids without the stress, the grind, or wondering if you're good enough? Welcome to 33 Immortals, our co-op action roguelike for 33 players. No waiting around, you jump straight into the action through instant matchmaking, you tear through hordes of enemies sent by God to punish you, and rebel against the wrath of God together. You can play solo if you want, or with 1, 2, or 3 friends, because in 33 Immortals, everything is about cooperation.
We spent a lot of time designing the game so that you want to play with others, even if you don't know them. There is no voice chat in this game. Use in-game emotes to communicate with your fellow rebels. Combine your strength, whether you're a tank, specialist, ranged, or melee player, and push forward no matter what. You will die, and that's okay. Because with 33 Immortals releases this summer.
So come join the rebellion.
Maybe not. I thought it was. Oh shit, it's coming to Game Pass.
You know, sometimes in life, there are things that just make you want to give up and go fishing. An apocalypse that ravaged the Earth and left us in a world filled with Lovecraftian nightmares and mutants might just be one of those things. So pop on your waders, folks, and grab your lures. From Dream Dock, this is Dreadmore.
Hi, I'm Rostislav Fedorov, CEO of Dream Dock Studio, and today I'll be talking to you about Dreadmore.
Oh my Lord, take it slow. Lay me at the bottom of the river. The devil has come to carry me home. Lay me at the bottom.
Dreadmore
An
is
apocalyptic
a first-person
fishing game?
fishing adventure game set in a world where long ago a catastrophe took place, changing the land, water, creatures, and the people who survived. Now it is a dark, dangerous place that is flooded and rotting. As the player, you travel on a fishing boat that is your lifeline in this world, but that also means it is your responsibility to keep it fueled up and repaired. You can go on the land, walk from place to place, and meet the people living in this world. Those people can be quite strange, but you'll find that as you talk to them, you'll pick up quests and learn a lot about the place that they live. The most important part of the game, fishing. We made sure that fishing is not just a simple minigame. You start by checking the water, casting your line, and then you wait. What happens next depends on what bites. Every type of creature needs a unique way to catch them. The right rod, bait, timing, and some need a completely different approach. And if you want to catch the rarest of creatures, you'll need to be at the right place in the right time. Anything you catch can't be sold to traders or broken down to use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. Use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. You use a harpoon to pull in floating debris. One man's junk is another man's treasure. If you want to go too deeper into the game, you have to craft bait, harpoons, medicine, and gear. Very often you'll need to make what you need from what you can gather by yourself. There are many things we haven't shown yet, and I'm sure that you'll be surprised by what the game has in store, so make sure that you wishlist the game and join our Discord to stay updated and get more information about our game. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome one and all to the world of Dreadmore.
This actually looks legit.
We've got some news from a game we've been following for quite some time. It's from a Canadian studio that knows their retro.
Welcome to the end, hero. When would you like to begin?
Hi everyone, we're the co-founders of Rio Games, a small Canadian indie studio.
Back in high school, the two of us made a promise to each other that we would one day make a love letter to the JRPGs we grew up on. Games like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, Xenogears.
The sorts of games that we played right after school, huddled next to a CRT, and the kind of games that decided what we wanted to do growing up.
That was over 20 years ago. A few years back, we walked away from our jobs to actually go and do it. The game is called Threads of Time, a turn-based, time-traveling RPG. Some of what you're about to see here today hasn't been shown anywhere else yet, including a first look at our time ship, the Needle.
You captain the Needle, and you fly all the goal, couple the funds to in.
It's not often you get to world premiere a game that's been in development for 22 years, but here we are. I first played this game back in 2004.
years.
It's since gone on to be released in multiple fashions, and I'm excited to show you the next evolution.
The fuck is this?
Oh, hi there.
Hi, I'm Mare.
I'm Reagan.
And we're MetaNet Software. You might have heard of our games N, N+, and N++.
Holy
Today we're delighted to announce that we're back on our bullshit with a little something we like to call N+ Infinity times 2.
Okay, alright. I remember that sound.
It's an all-new, online multiplayer-focused iteration of the world's best platformer.
TM.
And we're so excited to tell you all about it here at Day of the Devs.
For those of you who aren't familiar with our games, they're a bit different from other 2D platformers thanks to their unique momentum-based movement mechanics that give them their own distinct flavor.
We call it parkour platforming. So you play as a ninja, gracefully and effortlessly flowing through the levels.
It's all about pure distilled gameplay and game feel that you can't get anywhere else.
Unlike the previous games in this series, N+ Infinity times 2 is not so much about the hardcore single-player experience, although there will of course be a solo campaign for you to hone your ninja skills. Instead, this one is about platforming with your friends. And if you don't have any friends, no worries. There's matchmaking.
We've taken our unique brand of acrobatic, virtual athletic 2D action gameplay and used that as a foundation to build 5 fresh, local and online multiplayer game modes. Some game modes are tried and true staples, some are new to the series, and some are new to the world. Mingle player, co-opetitive. With this game we're really Ouroboros-ing the lexicon.
You'll be running around with your friends, luring enemies into your opponents, making the ultimate sacrifice for your teammates, and hunting each other with rockets.
That's my favorite part.
There are only 3 buttons, so it's an easy game to get into, and anybody can pick it up and play it casually at a party. But there's no skill ceiling, so it also supports legit competitive play.
We like to think of it as couch-ready, tournament-worthy.
We've been making this series for a disturbingly long time, and we're very excited to put our 2 decades plus of game design experience into your hands. This is going to be launching sometime next year on all the platforms.
If you want to get a taste for yourself, please head over to our Discord and sign up for playtesting. We can't wait to play with you and see what you think. And most importantly, please wishlist N+ Infinity times 2 on Steam so that the algorithm doesn't hate us.
Thanks so much, Day of the Devs, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks. Bye.
Sometimes a game transports you through the looking glass into a world that you can't expect.
Oh, hello there. My name is Morten. I'm working on a small Swedish indie studio called She Was Such a Good Horse. We're working on a game called Into Dunwell. It's a rubber hose roguelite.
Hey, dude, you
Whoa,
made
this looks
it! Come sit down.
unique.
I was just about to tell a little story. Have you ever heard about this very unlucky cat? No? All right. So he was just walking around town, and I always wondered, how did he end up in this bad situation? Oh, and he spent his whole life savings. His dreams of domination ended up in devastation. And he was popping pills for the thrills, you know, uppers, downers, in-betweeners.
Popping pills.
In-betweeners. And he was popping pills for the thrills, you know.
Popping pills for the thrills.
One day he met some cute and odd-looking friends. They tried to work it up and there was no cooperation.
This looks pretty cool, actually.
But nah, he failed. Anyways, the moral of the story is...
That looks kind of alright.
It's always a pleasure to debut games and Day of the Devs that intertwine the personal stories of their creators. This world premiere
Why debut?
is intimately special and worth paying attention to.
Okay, just gonna watch some highlights real quick and check some emails. Where were we? What the hell were we doing? Come on, focus, focus, focus.
Making a... Hey everyone, play design and code. I create where it takes place to his directly nervous role of each. I use my hands. They started to come guitar music for the project as well.
Which is a huge success in the board game community. Now he's back with a few friends to make a new video game, and they're here to show you a world premiere of what they've been working on.
Hi, I'm Mike Boxleiter, creator of Lazy River.
Whoa! Yeah, see, it's working!
Lazy River is a co-op first-person shooter set at the galaxy's most unregulated water park, Water Station 1. The water park is connected by an infinite lazy river that runs the length of the park. Since the water park is on a space station, they can only use special space water. Because of the special properties of space water, you should not pee in the pool. If you do pee in the pool, the pee will go back up into you and turn you and everyone else in the water into zombies.
Nice.
Don't pee in the pool.
You and 3 friends are at the park for a fun vacation, but one guy peed in the pool, and now everyone else in the park is a zombie.
Motherfucker.
You'll need to build a raft and ride the lazy river to the other end of the park to escape. The first objective in the game is
Pissing in the
building
pool.
a raft. It's your floating base, your greatest resource, and the strongest weapon in the game. Start building by gathering inner tubes and lashing them together. You'll have to leave your raft to scavenge for materials from around the park, however. The whole place is infested with zombies, but lucky for you, once the zombification process is finished, the zombies are vulnerable to water. Fight them with pool noodles, water guns, and water balloons, and make your way back to the raft with your loot. On your raft, you're safe from the zombies, unless you get some hop-ons. You're gonna get hop-ons. If you get hurt, cook up some hot dogs on the grill to regain your strength. Use scavenged materials to craft armor, turrets, and
Looks
engines
silly.
for your raft.
Looks fun.
Make sure to build something balanced and don't make it too heavy.
Looks like a
The
goofy
raft that
fun
can't
time
drive
with a
straight
bunch of
is sitting
friends.
duck. Build smart and create your own custom. Security forces will set up. Excited to announce Lazy River is coming to early access next year, summer 2027. Please.
As complex and thought-provoking as you'd expect from developers Sunset Visitor. The Vancouver-based studio created Peabody-winning 1000 Times Resist, and their next game is looking just as intriguing, innovative, and slightly unnerving, in the best way. I'm so excited to present Prove You're Human.
I have dreamt so long of my body that I know everything about it. I've dreamt it into existence. They say you think you're human. I am human.
The fuck?
Oh, welcome. My name is Pinky. I also go by Natalie, and I am narrative designer at Sunset Visitor Studios. In our upcoming game, an AI dares to dream that she's human, and it is your job to put her in her place. Prove You're Human is a sci-fi narrative adventure where you play as Santana. You've split your consciousness into two, and you've been uploaded to a digital world.
Oh no,
On
you're
your
fucked.
first day, you head into the office and you meet a giant face extended off of a mechanical arm. This is Mesa.
Mesa.
And day in and day out, you spend time with her. And through doing rather esoteric captchas, you learn more about her as she learns more about you.
My name is Daniel Bolio. I'm an artist here at Sunset Visitor, and my background has mostly been in animation here in Vancouver. My first project in games was a game for the Nintendo Switch called Boreal Tenebrae. Animating Mesa is, we're approaching it in a unique way, where we're trying to have this balance where there is enough complexity in the animation system so that she's able to hit all these poses and expressions and micro-expressions that we want her to hit, but also have the system intuitive enough that the writers are able to control a lot of that animation from within their writing documents through text-based macros. And having them be able to suggest animations for her to do in the writing document is sort of imperative to how we want to make this game. Some interesting challenges for Mesa is just how big she is in frame. I've been finding that really subtle micro expressions that usually you wouldn't be able to read on the character, they're all you need to convey an emotion on Mesa face. She can be very serpentine, she can be very robotic, but she can also be very organic. So there's a lot of different ways that she can be animated and a lot of different kind of modes that Mesa face can hit.
Something is different about Mesa. In the middle of the night, you catch her muttering to herself about a body. And not just any body, her body. She is certain that she has a body just like you, which is impossible. So, of course, you do not believe her until one day.
This next world premiere
surpriso.
hails from Paris, France, from a developer who isn't afraid to peel away the layers of the humanity onion.
Video games. They should always be fun and lighthearted and designed to make us forget about all the worries in our lives, right? Right? Wrong. I'm Florent Morin from the Pixeland, and we are known for making video games about the most depressing topics imaginable, like forced migrations, or grief, or child abuse. Also,
Be right back, chat.
We made one horseback riding game, but this one doesn't count. But why would we do that, you ask? Well, it's not just because we are a bunch of mean, depressed French wannabe existentialists. Of course we are, but we also believe in the power of video games to tell stories that you will care deeply about. Stories we can't afford to ignore. So let me tell you about Ithaca. In this narrative road trip RPG, you play as Penelope, a 30-something environmental rights lawyer who spent the last decade trying to sue big polluting companies and failing miserably. Today, you hop in your car and decide to drive to a place called Ithaca, where you're supposed to meet with friends from the Earth Protection Association you just joined. A perfectly normal thing to do, except there's the boss of a big petroleum company tied up in your trunk. Ithaca starts at a game where you, the player, have to figure out what's going on. From the comfort of your vehicle, you'll be able to call and text Penelope's friends and family. You'll get to know her better as she pretends everything is normal. And as the story is moving forward, you'll gain experience points that will allow you to shape her personality. Depending on your skills, you will pass or fail checks that will open or close new narrative routes. You'll also be able to explore your own thoughts in search for answers about who you really are. Stop in service stations to meet with strangers. Investigate the interior of your car for clues that may have been planted there. Or call mysterious phone numbers to learn info that will shed a new light on the operation you're part of. And in the end, you'll be left with the most complicated question Penelope has ever faced. Will she go all the way and finish what she started? Or will the road change everything? We're not making Ithaca to give answers. We're making it because we're living through questions that feel increasingly hard to avoid. About power, about violence, about the world we live in and how far we're ready to go to defend it. About what still feels possible when nothing seems to work anymore. And we hope Ithaca will be one way to sit with those questions for a while. Carefully and comfortably. From inside a car that keeps moving forward. If that sounds interesting to you, we've just launched a Kickstarter and a Steam page. And we hope to release the game in late 2027. Also, you never know, there might still be a cute horseback riding minigame in there somewhere.
Ever since we first showed this next game, we've been eagerly anticipating its release. Well, have we got some news for you?
Hi there, my name's Will. I'm part of the dev team here at Radical Forge, and we're working alongside the guys over at Crescent Moon Games to bring you Screenbound.
Art style's really nice.
Now,
I like it.
The devs, Crescent Moon, talked about how they initially came up with the idea for Screenbound and showed off some of the early mechanics. But today, I want to talk about the narrative and show off some of the design choices we made in the game.
This might be the most interesting game on here. On Day of the Devs, actually.
So, for the narrative, you, the player, find yourself in the role of Pavi, on the hunt for her missing mother, Lova. Now,
this
after
is
finding a
interesting.
transdimensional device called a Q-Boy amongst her things, you are thrust into another dimension. With the assistance from a questionable guide, Wexler, your job is to traverse the Q realm and solve this land's puzzles in order to figure out what's been happening in this place, where your mother is, and how to bring her home.
Interesting.
Design-wise, we've shown a lot of our first cartridges mechanics where we pay homage to the side-scrolling games of old, trying to encapsulate that feeling of nostalgia and familiarity within the gameplay. Keeping mechanics like head stomping and momentum-based movement really makes you feel like you're playing a game from that era. Recently, though, we teased our second cartridge for the game, and this one we wanted to shake things up a little bit and change perspectives from a side-scrolling platform-type game to a top-down adventure game, reminiscent of the ones from the late 90s, with a whole host of new mechanics, enemies, and challenges to overcome. So keep an eye out for more in the coming months. That said, we're happy to announce that the game Screenbound will be coming out for release across all platforms September 10th, 2026. But you don't have to wait till then. We actually have a demo going live right now on Steam. So grab your controllers and cast your minds back to a simpler time, because it's time to become Screenbound.
This is pretty cool looking. Interesting.
This next game's been making the round at PAX and EVO, and we're excited to show the first gameplay footage. It's from Red Moon Workshop out of Austin, Texas. This is Shot One Fighters.
Hi, David Devs. My name's SB over at Red Moon Workshop in Austin, Texas. Our team's been super hard at work on a brand new type of roguelite, with combat inspired by classic fighting games. So check out the trailer for Shot One Fighters.
I hate fighting games.
Our fellow devs working tirelessly.
Solving duck detective. Better watch out.
World premiere.
All right, Grandma, here we are.
Don't open the door! It's that prick, Ellen.
Hey, Jessatron! How's my favourite niece?
Hello, I'm Annika from Happy Broccoli Games. You may know us from our games such as Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
I'm the Duck Detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
It's the Salami Bandit!
However, today, I'm very excited to be sharing with you an exclusive first glimpse of our newest title, Apple Crumble.
This looks kind of interesting.
The game is simple. It's your grandma's 84th birthday party, and one of your family members is trying to murder her.
And
Could
you
it
gotta
be
figure out
your
who.
stressed out mom, your midlife crisis uncle, your younger sister Millie has
Hey,
been
that's
acting
me, the
weird lately?
midlife crisis uncle.
Just ignore the weird man in your bedroom for now. We at Happy Broccoli Games are big fans of thriller narratives. We've been drawing inspiration from things like Agatha Christie, Knives Out, Mouthwashing, and many more. Reconnect with your dysfunctional family, explore your childhood home, and work out who you can trust before it's time for tea. Apple Crumble is a creepy, cozy walking sim. Rummage through your family's
For the main mode of interacting.
That looks pretty cool.
This new game, slap out of it.
Slap out of it.
Hi, I'm Nick from Turbo Button, and I'm excited to introduce you to Slap Out of It, our slap and solve adventure game coming to PC and console next year.
Our world is broken. But at Puzzle, we're putting it back together piece by piece. And we want you to join our family of on-demand experts to solve the problems of our paying customers with a personal touch. Think you have what it takes to be a puzzle-solving ninja? A rock star who's not afraid to get your hands dirty? Alone with no friends or family who'll come looking for you? Then reach out and become a Puzz Pal today, where you'll apply skills like personal tutor, junk removal, dry docking, commercial plumbing, tech support, caretaking, print-based marketing, whatever the hell this is. We'll slap out of it together.
Slap Out of It is an interactive comedy sandbox filled with silly puzzles inspired by classic point-and-click adventure games. You'll be tasked with exploring a very odd office building, where each floor is a gateway to another world filled with new characters to meet and strange secrets to discover. Slapping is how you interact with everything around you. And just about everything and everyone react to your slaps. You'll also find a bunch of useful items along the way that you can store in your trusty fanny pack. Some items works.
Up till now, we've been known for making a bunch of silly VR games, but Slap Out of It is our first time stepping away and laughing at the crowd to say this is our who you are.
I shouldn't say it looks like shit. It just looks like
news to share about Slap Out of It soon.
I don't know. It just looks goofy.
Please pretend that you'll buy a sequel, follow-up sort of thing.
Please
This
pretend
next
you'll
one
buy it.
is from our buds over in England, and it features a very familiar cast.
Hello, I'm Gavin Price, studio head at Platonic Games, for our favourite buddy duo, Super Ukulele Cards. Ukulele are back, but this time they've traded platforming and starting grid. We're hitting the track in a unique style to give cartoon fans an experience like no other.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Usual Game 3. Character-driven magic back into the industry. We might be a small team, but we've got a lot of history between us, and it's so fun in the first. Everything is attacks on your and the flexibility. Super Ukulele Card support us. Please do head over.
I'm sure Mario Kart's 10 times better than that shit.
All the way from Poland, we've got some news from the creators of The Invincible.
Oh, hi. We are pressure.
Never
training and
watched
participated
or
in professional
read
research.
Invincible.
We truly know how.
This place was already breaking. Every time we go out there, the island takes a little more. More ground, more paths, more people. And the fire brought more than ash. The locals turned. The cults emerged. So we keep going back.
Cooperative puzzle platformers. That's right, folks. It's time for another.
Never been seen video game screen.
I don't know about you folks, but he's really trying my patience.
That's not funny.
Once upon a time, in a distant corner of the kingdom, two youngsters stumbled into trouble and unknowingly bound their fate to the realm's greatest heroes.
Who are you two?
They must have somehow tampered with
This looks
Trine's
kinda
magic.
cool.
Are they trying to replace us? They're just as baffled as you are. The heroes of Trine are three. Three.
You don't need to convince us. The last thing we want is to be stuck with a trio of fossils.
Here goes.
Hold on, everyone. Watch out.
Don't underestimate us.
That's right. What's that?
It's another magic beastie.
Secrets. Some of them much darker.
Put on your detective caps for our next title. When sirens fall. When sirens fall.
Hi, I'm Luca Dalco. I'm the founder and artistic director of AKA Studios, a small 10-person company specialized in deep narrative-based psychological games.
Our first games were The Dawn of Light and Martha is Dead. When Silence Falls Silent is our third title, we named these people. We aim to shine a light on their suffering because they deserve to be heard, and also become people, voiceless people. We aim to shine a light on their stories, and through these stories we try to explore forgotten people, voiceless people. We aim to shine a light on their suffering because they deserve to be heard, and also because their stories are still sadly relevant in today's world.
Holy shit, what happened here? You hear that, kid?
I bet he's exaggerating.
Come on, let's get on with it.
When Silence Falls Silent is a dark psychological thriller with horror undertones set in Italy in the early 1990s. The player takes on the role of Mila, a rookie police officer who is unexpectedly pulled into a major case triggered by the rampage of a serial killer. As the investigation unfolds, Mila becomes increasingly vulnerable, and the boundary between
And the phone. I don't know about that.
Cool.
You like to fantasize?
alongside a structured and rich gameplay experience. Some rather significant.
It must be an important clue.
Oh, that lagoon is good.
Significantly change the way we feel the passion.
I hope you enjoy.
Without whom Day of the Devs would not exist. Valor Games, 47 Communications, the Game Awards, Idea Xbox, Razer, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Summer Game Fest, Thunder Lotus, Unity, Wired Productions, and Exola.
If you don't know who Exola is, they love indie games and are building a brighter future for the industry.
Yeah, and I haven't watched the new fucking Call of Duty trailer. So let's watch that.
Your ass is better be in formation north of the stadium.
Orders are anytime, any place.
Sergeant J, keep your scouts in line.
Can we make a pit stop at the Komatu?
The new guy.
I just seen little bits and pieces.
Make it fast, guys.
Who's that? A K-pop star?
The new supreme leader of North Korea.
Oh shit! I mean, that dude looks younger than I am.
You guys heard that?
작전 개시 10시 종료.
Oh. Dude, I kind of feel like I'm getting sick. Probably should not be drinking fucking alcohol.
Yeah, I know.
Cheers, chat.
What did you do?
Well, I had to.
We make our own rules of engagement now.
You are moving a weapon of war. The kind we deny exists.
You do what you need to. Because you know I will.
배반자를 찾아내라. 이 마을을 불태워서라도.
수류탄 투척! We are not ready. We could all die tonight. We don't even get a choice.
You broke a lot of rules, Price. No more rules.
Badass.